What's going on, everybody? This is MidnightBacon, and we're back in another episode of Minecadia SMP. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you something that I've been busy making. And I mentioned in the last episode that I had a shop idea that I was going to work on. I mentioned that I might be working on it in this video. However, I decided to go ahead and build it off camera, and I did just that, and here it is. So I will show you what it is all about. So I made a bit of a red frame around with a white door, and it is MidnightBacon and Excel's Redstone Contracting. Yes, that is right. I was gonna put MidnightBacon's apostrophe S, but oh wow, that was weird. The sign just got brighter. Huh. But anyways, it didn't fit on the sign. Here is the door to go in. Of course, for a redstone shop, you gotta have some kind of, redstone to show off what you're about. So you walk in, door closes behind you, very nice. It makes like a bit of a creeper face with the stairs and blocks. So I think that's really cool. Here is the shop, what would you call it? Shopkeeper maybe, or cashier, or whatever you want to call him. I haven't given him a name yet, so if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them below. But anyways, we have 3 chests here, one with books, one with information, and one with requests. So I will read off the information real quick first. And this is basically just the main rundown about the shop. So, hello and welcome to MidnightBacon's and Excel's Redstone Contracting. Do you have a redstone project you would like to complete, but you aren't sure how to do it? Or maybe you would just like a helping hand in getting the job done? Then look no further. We here at Redstone Contracting take great pride in our work, and we will be more than happy to work with or for you on any redstone project you want to get done. In order to request a project, simply grab an empty book from the chest on the left, type what you want us to do, sign the book, and place it in the request chest to the right. Payments will be determined by the size and difficulty of the project at hand, but require an upfront deposit fee of 1 diamond. Thank you for your business. We look forward to working with you. And in the back I have a bit of a, what's the word? Disclaimer, I believe. MidnightBacon's and Excel's Redstone Contracting is not responsible for any injury, death, or damage done to users, mobs, or homes. Just a bit of a little heads up. Just kind of like the legalities of the contract and whatnot. But yeah, as you can see here, payments will be determined by the size and difficulty of the project, meaning we don't have like an upfront payment in diamonds. We will decide how much we want from the project, just depending on how hard it is to build, or how big it is. So we'll determine that later on, but we do require 1 diamond ahead of time, just to kind of make sure that you're the real deal and you're not just trying to scam us or anything like that. And over here I just have a bunch of empty books and quills, so you can write whatever you want and put it in the request chest. As of now, we do not have any requests at the moment. People don't really have any bases yet, so I'm hoping that once people actually get settled and have a place to live, that they'll want us to come do some redstone work for them. So I'm very excited for that. And that's about it for now. We will get on out of here. Actually, I guess I can show the door real quick, just kind of show some I think it's lag. The pressure plate's kind of there it is. Let me try to come back in the game real quick. Alright, so we are back on the server. I do apologize for that minor hiccup. As I was saying, I guess I will just show you the redstone circuitry behind the door real quick. Let me try to take you down here the easiest way possible. I guess we could just go on down here. So right under these, or above this redstone here, is the pressure plates are, and that pressure plate sends power to the there's a piston below this cobble right there. It sends power through the block, and then that rapidly sends power to the repeater. However, this piston, once it gets redstone powered through it, it goes up, which cuts off the signal to the repeater really quickly. So it basically just leaves not even 1 tick, really, maybe 1 tick, very fast, rapid pulse redstone signal, and that sends power through the redstone up on these blocks, which let me try to get my way around there. That sends power onto this redstone here, which powers this piston, and basically whenever the redstone gets powered, it also comes up these slab little tower, staircase, whatever you call it. But anyways, whenever this redstone is powered, when you walk over the pressure plates, excuse me, it basically, what's the word for it? It kind of causes a really rapid pulse that causes the pistons to displace the block for oh, that's a weird way to explain it, but it basically just makes the piston leave a block in the space and the pistons retract again. Let me actually open the door real quick. I can try to show that. Well, as you can see right now, the pistons are attached to the blocks over here, so the blocks are on the piston. Let me just break that. You can see, get up there. I don't want to mess up the rest of it here. The blocks are attached to the piston, but once, if you were to go over to the pressure plate again, it will cause a rapid signal, and it causes the let me get up here. Causes the piston to push the block out and retract without pulling the block back in with it. That's all it really does. It was kind of weird to explain. I apologize for that. If you ever want a tutorial on this door, feel free to leave that down in the comments, and I will gladly make it in a creative world for you guys. But that's just a quick rundown of that. And today, for the remainder of the episode, I figured I would kind of start working on the main shell of my base, or just kind of get started on it. It's gonna be hard to make a shell, but I will go on over and show that real quick. But in the meantime, I just want to show Excel's shop here. He's actually doing a well, I hope I can explain this. If not, then I might have to cut this video or this part of the video out. But he is making a redstone what do you call it? A redstone trading post, basically a redstone trade center. Oh, I forget the word for it. But basically, right now, if you pay 1 stack of redstone dust, you can take any stack. You can take a stack of any block that you want. In my opinion, I think it might be nicer if you drop the price down to maybe half a stack of redstone can get you a stack of blocks, or at least for some of them, depending on how difficult it is to find these blocks. 'Cause some of these blocks, like cobble, all these other stones, they're fairly easy to find. Maybe the ones like bricks, stone bricks, or some other blocks, depending on what he finds. Maybe a stack of redstone. I think he could maybe change the price just depending on the availability of the blocks. Over here's a lot of netherrack, some dirt and gravel, some sandstone, and he's in the early stages of the shop. It's not yet finished. He still has a lot of chests to fill up here, but I think it'll be pretty cool once it's done. Oh, it's called a redstone exchange. I believe that's what he's going to be calling a shop. But anyway, so that's that. His shop there and our shop here, it kind of goes hand in hand, because the more redstone he gets from there, the more redstone we'll be able to use when we build stuff for people with our contracting business. But anyways, that's enough of that. Enough of the shop stuff. I will go head on over to my base, and I'll kind of give you the rundown of what I have in mind. So let us take the portal here. We will go through the nether hub, and the nether hub is actually coming on really nicely here. It is being built by Clark Kent, and it looks like he's, if not done, then finished with this main hallway here. It looks really good in my opinion. There's been talk among members of whether or not we want to design our own tunnels leading to our portals, or if we just want to leave it like the big hallways like this. But at the moment, this is all it is. This portal leads to Blackie Chan's house. This is the spawn portal, and then my portal in the fortress. Well, the fortress is over here. This is in the nether. But my portal to my base is down this tunnel here. So we'll head on over that way, and we'll get on over there. In the future, I don't know if anyone's has plans to make a blaze farm here, but if not, I'd be really interested in doing that. The fortress is right next to my portal, so it's pretty convenient to get in and out. Maybe we can set up a wither skeleton farm. Who knows? A lot of possibilities in the nether here. So that's something to look forward to as well. But let us get on over to my base. And here we are. Okay, so not much has really changed from the last episode, except that I have more chests now with more junk. And I really need a base and a storage room, and I just need to be organized. It's just too chaotic in here for me at the moment. So what we are going to do, we are going to take a stack of dirt. Actually, we're probably going to need a lot more dirt. let's see. Take that. Take stone. All the stone we can get. We'll worry about andesite and other blocks like that later on. Do I have any stone in here? Does not look like it. How about this? Nope. Alright. And actually, I have a whole lot of stone in here. I'll just take it from this chest. I was smelting up a bunch of cobble recently. And alright, we're good with that for now. Let us go on outside. Grab myself the dirt. And let me get rid of this for the moment. Just kind of reorganize my storage here. And what do I have on efficiency 5? Okay, nice. Oh, I did manage to get a nice pick here. I got fortune 3, efficiency 5 on breaking, so it's a nice work pick. Plus has fortune on it, so that's really cool, convenient. And let us go on over here, and I guess I will start from this spot right here, and we are just going to tower up. And actually, you know what I need to do? I need to grab a map, and I need to find the height limit right now. I believe the maximum height limit to build in the world is 128, maybe, somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure. Right now we're Y82, so I don't want to get this thing too high in the air, but because I want to have room left to actually build and do stuff on top of this base, because I am going to be making a floating island. Yes, that's correct. My base is going to be up in the air. It's going to be sort of like a natural looking island design, and then on top I'll have my houses and all the other stuff and whatever else I want on top of it. And this is just going to be my first base that I have. So let me just put a map there at the moment. We're at Y. Let me start from Y100. So this is a pretty good spot, I suppose. You know, I probably should have put this in a smaller, flatter area so I can start lower in the world. But this is just going to have to do for now. So, oh, I just fell. Okay. Luckily, I have feather falling, so it's not too big of a deal. But I definitely don't want to be doing that too often. Especially once we start building the island higher and higher. I just got to remember when I'm crouching and not crouching. Alright, so let me get to the top here, and I will break some of that dirt that's in the way. And let's see, there's a little block. I want to try to make this look as natural as possible, which can be very challenging, especially since I'm not in creative, and I have to do all this stuff just by eyeballing it up while I'm standing on the platforms here. But I think it'll be really cool once it's done, and I think it'll be a pretty fun project. It'll definitely take a lot of time and resources to finish it all, but I definitely think it'll be worth it in the end. So let's see. I don't really want to do anything too boring, so I might just kind of get it all started at the moment, and then I'll skip and come back once I have a lot more done. But I just wanted to show you what I'm doing in the beginning. Basically, I want to try to find the corners and whatnot, and I want to just make it look as smooth and natural as possible, as if like a chunk of the earth just got pulled out of the ground, and that's how I want it to look, essentially. It's weird to explain, but have that image in my mind that I want to do, and I hope it turns out really well. So I mean, if you ever saw the movie Avengers: The Age of Ultron, there's a scene where the one city gets pulled out of the ground, and I wanted to kind of be like that in a way, where you know, it's all just kind of like as if a whole chunk of the ground just got sucked up into the air. So that's what I'm going for. That's a little bit of my inspiration, not too much. I did a smaller version of a floating island in one of my survival worlds previously, but that world is not on my Xbox One at the moment. That was when I played on 360, so I don't have that anymore. A bit of a shame, but it's always good to move on and start new projects and whatnot, so I'm not too beat up about that. But anyways, once I get all the cobble done and whatnot on this island, I will come back later and I'll add, you know, like diorite, andesite, granite, and some other, maybe like iron ore, coal, other ores just inside the base of the island to kind of give it more more detail, more character and whatnot, to, you know, make it look nicer. I think that would be really cool. And let's see. It's kind of, once I get onto the bottom, you'll get a really good idea of how it's going to turn out. While you're up here, it's kind of hard to visualize what this island will be like. I just hope it doesn't look too terrible. So we will see, though. We will see. And here, let's do some of that. And go like that. And give it a little bump out. And yeah, guys, so that is what I'm going to be doing here for a little bit, and I suppose I will cut back once I have some more progress done in here. Alright guys, so we are back. I did a little bit more work, just kind of finished off almost the rest of my remaining stone here. I figured now's a good enough time to jump down and kind of show you the progress I have made so far. So let me try to find a safe way down. I'm gonna try jumping in that water there. If I miss, well, we're good. Oh, I missed. Well, feather falling for the win. Okay, so we're down here, and okay, right there, you can see I need to fix that up a little bit. It looks so much smaller from the bottom than it does when you're up there. Man, I gotta tell you. I fell in the little cavern too. Oh man, I'm just falling and missing all over the place. Alright, but anyways, as you can see, yeah, there are some edges that I could probably round up, make look nicer eventually. But at the moment, it doesn't look too terrible. Definitely needs a lot of work yet, and still have a lot more I need to build. I'm definitely gonna need to get a lot more cobble and cook up a lot more stone. And but yeah, I'm not too upset with how it turned out for now. Looks good enough so far. And let me just check this chest over here. I want to see if I have any stone in this. I do not. Just a bunch of dirt. Okay. Oh, I see some pillars over there. I don't know if you can see that, but I believe that is part of Webby's base. He has a castle, I think. Yeah, so not too bad as a starter. Let me go see how much stone I actually have left right now. I don't think I'm going to do too much building. Oh, okay, so I have a stack in there. I'm just going to put the rest there. Oh, got some stone here. Put this map back. How much stone do I have here? Just one. Okay. Alright, so yeah, not too much stone left. I gotta go do a lot more mining. Oh, got some in here. I'm just gonna put it all together. And gonna have to do a lot more mining, get more cobble and some stone. I do have a silk touch, so it might be easier just to go and go do some kind of strip mining and using the silk touch just to get some stone right away. But yeah, guys, I guess that we'll call it an episode there for today. I'm hoping by next time we'll have a lot more work done up on the island up there. Poop, that way, point. Yeah. But yeah, so hopefully I'll have a lot more done. Hopefully be big enough to where we can actually start building, you know, houses, chest room, anything else that we want up there. So be on lookout for that next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one, and thanks for watching.